We're in the capital of KZN for weekend racing on Saturday at Hollywoodbets Scottsville. Good to have you along for the preview of this 8-race program. In fact, Saturday is the first of 2 meetings in 3 days, so lots of long weekend racing action to look forward to in Pietermaritzburg, where the first race on Saturday afternoon gets underway at 12:20. Must admit, I do have a feeling that somebody could possibly walk off with the big Hollywood Punter Challenge jackpot on Saturday. To me, this is a card where the cream could rise to the top. We could find 1 or 2 shrewdies, but by and large, it does look like the form book could hold up on Saturday. So, get those selections through 5 minutes before the advertised starting time. Make sure you play the bet slip. Spend the $50. It'll be well worth your while, because if you are the one person that correctly pick all the winners on the program, you will walk off with that double life-changing jackpot prize that is on offer. And speaking about prizes, let's see how many winners we can find so that we can put ourselves in line for that prize. The first race on the program, as I said, jumps at 12:20, so immediately we're into the exotics, being 8 races on the card. The Bipot, maiden juvenile plate for fillies, 15 runners carded, 14 of them plus 1 reserve, and here Dean Kanemayer saddles the favourite, number 13 Tulip Fields, currently at 1.11 to 1 on Hollywoodbets.net, and I can see why. 1 run under the belt, race awkwardly due to the fact that the saddle slipped. I'm ever in the camp of the second choice in the market, and that's number 4 Celestial Diamond, purely because my good friend Mr. Howells here in the winning form says Celestial Diamond, smart debut, is looking for slightly further but has improved since the first run. Couldn't agree more. With that run under the belt, any amount of further natural improvement can be expected, and to me, this horse will be doing his best work late and rates the one to beat. So I'm going for Celestial Diamond to beat number 13 Tulip Fields. I could be wrong, it could be the other way around. For third, I'm going with number 2 Water Hyacinth, and fourth, number 7 Mrs. Stormiatrix. Second will be the opening leg of the place accumulator. You need to be on at 12:55. It's a maiden juvenile plate where 11 runners will line up at the 1200 metre mark, and I'm looking no further than the favourite, number 10 Got to Go Eddie, from an opening call of 1.25 has eased slightly to 1.33 to 1. I thought this horse certainly has got that come on look about him. He comes back from a bit of a break. He was gelded during this time, and I wrote here, if not in need of the run, should be the one they all have to beat. So I'm going with 10 Got to Go Eddie from the stable of Mike and Matthew de Kock. Callan Murray, he's been churning out the winners for them, to beat number 2 Mighty Zambezi. For third, number 11 French Warlord, and fourth, number 3 Boardwalk Breeze. Third race is the opening leg of the Pick 6. 13:30 is when you need to be on. Here we have Dean Kanemayer saddling the favourite, number 12 Gimme Rules, and I can see why. This horse is impeccably bred. This is the half-brother to the Real Prince, the full brother to Gimme a Prince and Gimme's Countess. This horse could be anything on debut, and the market says 1.82 in the betting. Next on offer is number 2. That'll be the day, from 3.03 to 3.33 to 1. Then you can get 6.67 about number 6 Light the Fire. A missed one, number 9 Tangerine Night at 5.56, and then at 7 to 1 and upwards the others. Again, I'm not going to be siding with Kanemayer. I'm going to try and beat him. I'm going with 2 That'll Be the Day. This one from the stable of Glenn Cotson with Chad Little on board. Those 2 have also been in fighting form of late. This horse also has got that nice come-on look about him. Improved nicely from first to second start. Definitely the kind of horse that I will go for. Was up with the pace from the get-go. Tried hard and just got one out of it in the closing stages of the race. I do think with any amount of natural improvement still to come, to me rates the one to beat. So I'm going 2 That'll Be the Day to beat number 12 Gimme Rules. For third, number 7 Jet Blackfire, and fourth, number 6 Light the Fire. Fourth race will see the running of the opening leg of the jackpot. A maiden plate where 10 runners will line up at the 1400 metre mark, and you have an odds-on favourite, number 1 Star in Motion. This time I'm going for Kanemayer, and this time I'm probably going to get it wrong, because he'll probably win with the other 2 and go missing with this one. But who knows, this might be the third one on the trot that Kanemayer will bring home on Saturday afternoon. He had 2 winners on Wednesday at Hollywoodbets Grayville. So the stable is certainly in good form. This horse has improved with each and every one of its starts. Got beaten by literally a short head last time out. And I do think that this horse will take a power of beating this time round. He didn't get the best of starts, but he did finish off very, very nicely in the run down to the wire. I also think we'll enjoy the step up in trip to 1,400 meters because he's getting closer with each start. The way he finishes off tells me he definitely will be there where it matters most. So I'm going 1 Star in Motion to beat. Number 3, World of Royalty. For third, I'm going with 4, Captainship. And fourth, number 7, Vencedor. Fifth race on the card is a middle stakes. Fillies and mares, 8 runners to line up at the 1,000 meter mark. And here we've got number 4, Convocation at 2.27 to 1. 8, Icy Eleanor at 2.86 to 1. We've got 6, Vision to Achieve at 3.57 to 1. That one is attracting the market support. Andrew Fortune for Paul Gadsby going for a hat-trick. You can then get 6.25 to 1 about the horse that I like, and that's number 6, Mia's Athena. And purely because my good friend Mr. Howell says, with a 4-kilo claim, can give a good account of herself, and I certainly agree. We're going with 3, Mia's Athena. Having its peak run will be cherry ripe to run an absolute cracker. So, 3 to beat 4, Convocation. Third, I'm going with 8, Icy Eleanor. And fourth, number 6, Vision to Achieve. We do have 2 feature races on the cards, the first of which is race 6. It's the Tote Oaks Grade 3, to be run over 2,400 metres, and a field of 9 runners will face the starter. It's 2.86 to 1 each of 2 on HollywoodBets.net. Number 3, Gimme Everything. Number 6, My Soulmate. They're both priced up at 2.86 to 1. 4, Knockout is at 3.57 from an opening call of 4 to 1. 3.57 also, number 9, World of Alice. And 10 to 1, Barthos Quoted. Jockey not declared. Number 2, Indian Ocean, will now be ridden by Sereno Moodley. I'm going with Candace Dawson's runner, number 6, My Soulmate. This horse ran an absolute cracker last time out when beaten into second by Little Susie. That was in the Willavington 2000 at Grade 2 level. If you look at the form, this horse is as honest as the day is long. Very, very consistent form that My Soulmate does bring into this race. This horse will jump, go and race up handy, should be staying on his ideally distance suited. If you look at that column, for 2 runs, it's run second already over this distance. So, My Soulmate, number 6 to win it, ahead of 4, Knockout. For third, I'm going with 3, Gimme Everything, and fourth, number 9, World of Alice. Race 7 is the other feature race on the card. It's the Tote Derby Grade 3, where 8 runners will line up at the 2,400 metre mark, and I'm looking no further than the odds-on favourite, number 8, Future Swing, who's priced up at 0.91 in the anti-post market. This horse obviously has got the form to recommend that he will be the one to beat. In fact, ran second last time out to Field Marshall, with whom he renews rivalry, and is 5.5 kilos better off at the weights for a 1.4 length beating. He will definitely be up there with the pace, will jump and get across from the outside draw. Richard Free knows him well. He rides for Justin Snaith. Up there from the word go, he's ideally distance suited. For 1-1, he's already finished second over the distance, and he should say, come and catch me if you can, in the run down to the wire. So I'm going 8, Future Swing, ahead of number 5, Field Marshall, 2, Cape Eagle, and 6, Holding Thumbs. That takes us on to the last race, race 8 on the programme, and if all goes according to schedule, 16:25 will be the off time of the 8th race on the card. It's a Class 4 benchmark 80, where we have 15 runners carded to contest the last race on the programme, and here it's 3.03 to 1. Number 2, Rosh Kadesh. In fact, that's the 4th runner from the Kaname yard that finds itself top of the betting boards. Number 10, Honour of Kings, at 3.03 to 1, and that's the one I'm going with. Justin Snaith, Andrew Fortune, and number 10, Honour of Kings, will be my selection in the last race on the programme. This horse set the pace last time out, but had excuses, returned not striding out. I thought that was a fair run. Finished 5th, beaten just under 1.5 lengths by the winner. Now having its second run should strip a whole lot fitter, and I do think with Andrew Fortune on board, this horse going to the front should be hard to pick back in the run down to the wire. So I'm going 10, Honour the King to win it, ahead of 2, Rosh Kadesh, 1, Serpentine Fire, and 7, Run to Rio. And that takes care of racing on Saturday afternoon at Hollywoodbets Scottsville. We're again in the capital on Monday. Till then, from me, Rouvaun, you take care. Have an enjoyable Saturday afternoon's racing. Till next time, cheers for now.